Yes, there he is with his guitar again. I know, y'all thought I was going to make you suffer through more of me playing, but it's kind of a joke. Now, I have heard the cries for mercy. Been hearing them for a long time, actually, but I usually don't pay attention to them. But oh my gosh, yes, I am the guy that brings his gosh damn guitar friggin' everywhere. So I'm trying to work on that and be. It's not like there's ever an appropriate time, but I'm gonna try to tone it down and not annoy my friends as much as I used to. Save my practice sessions for the bedroom, where I have all this Patriots gear, and some No Shoes Nation stuff, of course. Um, so save the guitar time for that, and then for eventually if I have some gigs, which is it's getting closer. I promise. Not that anybody cares. Um, don't have any official guests booked, but I thought I would just jump in here. I just got back from a really quick trip back to Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee to be exact, to check in with my dad. My poor brother Wes is the one kind of burdened with this. Um, but yeah, we're getting close to the end. It was actually an amazing trip. Um, a lot of good bonding time. Um, Big shout outs to Pamela. She's always so gracious. Lets me crash on her futon. Puts up with me and my brother when we get together. We're super annoying. And then you put our other brother Michael, the three of us together. Judas Priest. We're all really annoying, but it's been great. Especially because me and Wes grew up together, but Michael's always lived in Tennessee, so haven't had as much time with him. But yeah, it's been really nice, and I'm gonna go back again soon. So yeah, our dad is coming to the end of it. Um, so and he's in a good place right now as far as living facilities, thank goodness. But anyway, yeah, it was a very quick trip, but a lot of good things came from it, and just kind of realized that we're surrounded by a lot of good people. Um, my brother Michael, my brother Wes, Pamela. Got to spend some time with Michael Jr., who I hadn't seen in quite a while, and that was awesome. And then, oh my gosh, hooray, hooray. Yes, met this amazing woman named Sheree. She is a sweetheart also. Got to spend Thursday night with all of them, and the dogs at the house, and also got to see Michael's daughter Ivy. Her saw the hardwood floor that Michael and Wes put in her room, and it looks great. And her room is beautiful. She's turned it into her own like space and put her own touches on it, and I just love the decorating. So well done, Ivy. Who else am I missing? Oh, groom transportation was awesome. No, kidding. Um, oh my gosh, Michael Burrell or Burrell. I never got that right. Had not seen him since me and I think my daughter went back 2003, 2004. Been a long time, but bumped into him twice at the breakfast place. And the second day, he was so kind, paid for our breakfast. It was me and Michael and Wes and our dad, and Mike Burrell. Thank you. That was incredibly kind of you, and it actually was really good to see you again. Um, Always have fond memories of you, and I do remember checking out your. You had a last time I was here. You showed us. It was like a tack and horse shop. You had a big store, and I think it was focused on like I don't even know if I'm saying the words right. Horse and tack gear, saddles, cowboy boots. Shirts and pants. I'm assuming everything, bridles, just everything you could possibly need if you're into horses. So yeah, it was really good to see you, man. And again, thank you for covering breakfast on that last Friday. That was the day I flew out, and I'll be back soon. So it's funny. There is always even though I grew up on the West Coast, there's always I don't know. I feel good. There's a, I guess it's comfort. I guess because we were raised by our dad, that it feels comfortable being out there in Cleveland and Tennessee, and yeah, and my brother Michael made the poor him. He made the mistake of bringing out his guitar because obviously I didn't fly with mine. So I annoyed most of us on Thursday night because I kept playing songs. But yeah, that was he was very considerate of me. So that was awesome. And yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier. I don't necessarily have a guest booked, but I thought I would just check in since I haven't used up all my Buzzsprout time, so I can put up some more content as we're coming closer to the holiday season. Um, Lots of stuff going on, but I don't want to forget, um, you know, that it's not about gift giving. It's about appreciating family and friends and taking time for that. So Gwen and Jason are going to have a little small thing Christmas Eve, so we all get to go to their house, as they were always way too kind and host. It's kind of become all the time, so we really appreciate that. Um, and both the girls are pregnant, Alex and Haley, um, which is super awesome. It's going to be more grandbabies, or I guess, well, yeah, more grandbabies. Still technically consider Oakley as the first grandchild, but technically speaking. Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to the holidays. And Kristen and Alex are going to be in town over the holidays, so we all get to connect, and all of us get to be together. So this is going to be good. Yeah, and it's not just that I had time to burn on Buzzsprout, but let's remember what the point of this podcast was, and I obviously am not trying to keep it on a strict guideline, because I just a couple nights ago threw up instructions on how to make an old fashioned, um, and the truth behind that was I had a random conversation with a coworker, and she was like, "Oh, that sounds amazing. How do you make it?" And I said, "Oh, I'll just make you a video." But I didn't have any way to send it to her because I don't have her phone number. We're not friends on social media. So I was like, "Well, I'll just put it on my YouTube channel, and then she can find it herself, or I can tell her about it. She can find it herself." So that's what that was about. Um, but yeah, I also um, again, for our loved ones. So there was a lot to talk about over this past weekend. It was a quick Wednesday through Friday trip. And then with the holidays coming up, there's going to be a lot of family and friends interactions. So again, that's what the point of this podcast was. That's why I started it, was to bring people together and to document um, the important relationships that we all have, and to maybe be a kind of a reminder, or a just a little kick in the butt to make sure you do nurture them, because life gets crazy. Obviously, everybody's life is crazy and everybody's life is stressful, um, but it is nice to sit back and exhale and to remember the people that are important to you. So yeah, I thought I'll just jump on, since I have this USB microphone now. I can. It just kind of hit me. I was like, I can do this whenever I want. I have zero, well, almost zero experience with a solo podcast. I actually have a few solo podcasts that I had recorded in the beginning, um, earlier this year, that I never released because I was just like, it's just me rambling, which is kind of what I'm doing now, but I guess I don't mind so much anymore. Because, yeah, the whole basis of the podcast and episodes moving forward are going to be definitely mainly focused on having guests and talking to somebody else. But if I have time to burn or just have something I want to say, there's no reason I can't just jump on and do a quick recording. Thank God for technology. Because with the USB mic and a laptop, it makes it super easy, which is so annoying for everybody that I'm going to tag in this post. Talking to you, Daniel from Costco, Daniel Catabog. So what was it? With a little love and some tenderness, we'll walk upon the water, we'll rise above the mess. That's so fun. Oh my God, that's random that I played that first, but when my brother Michael back in Cleveland gave me his guitar, that was one of the first chords I started playing, and I didn't even sing. He heard the chords and he goes, "That's Hootie and the Blowfishes," and I was like, he recognized that song. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. All right, I'll do the rehearsal later, but I obviously had to get the guitar in just to irritate everybody. Shout out to Garrett and Kaylee. Cheers, guys. That's all. I'll just say congrats. Not sure what I can say about that. Thank God I don't have any listeners or viewers, so nobody will even see that not so well disguised reference. Oh man. Yeah. God, life happens, and it seems to happen faster as you get older. So, if you're wise and if you're smart, make sure and stop and smell the roses and try to slow down the time and the moments you can and appreciate the people around you. And appreciate the random interactions you have every day. Take a moment to have a little more patience and be a little more kind, a little more accepting, because everybody has it hard, and everybody's life is crazy, and everybody's life is busy, and everybody has a to-do list that fills up a notebook. Everyone does, and everybody's struggles can sometimes seem overwhelming. So you never know, even if it's a stranger, a family member, or a friend, having an off day, interaction seems odd, or you have just an awkward moment. You know, they're just human, and everybody's going through it. So don't judge, and have a little more patience. Be the person that you would want someone to be to you. Well, I just got philosophical there. All right, gosh, I rambled for 13 and a half minutes right now. I should wrap it up, but I'm having fun. It's a good time of year. I guess that's why I've been in this mood. I don't have any shout outs to give except, everybody take care of yourselves, take care of your friends, take care of your family, and take care of every human you come into contact with to the level that's appropriate. So, not asking anybody to save the world, but, just be kind. Yeah, be kind. If you have a negative interaction with somebody, it's probably not about you. They probably have some other stuff going on, other stuff going on in their life, and it wasn't personal to you, even though it might have felt that way. So, God, I will get off my soapbox now. I will definitely book some podcasts probably after the holidays. Definitely be doing some more. Love you guys, and I appreciate anybody that hears this. Not trying to get clicks, not trying to get promoted. Just want to spread some good vibes. So, love y'all.